It's a great time of life when you're introducing a beautiful little puppy like Frankie into your family. And at this time, it's important to consider pet insurance. But when you do, there are a few things other than just the financial aspects that you need to consider. So we'll get Frankie back to his owner and then we'll have a bit of a chat about that. Before we talk about pet insurance, there are a few things that are really important for new puppy owners. Absolutely make sure your fences are nice and secure. Puppies are mischievous, they want to explore, they want to go out and make new friends, and if your fences aren't safe, then they'll get out and get into trouble. Secondly, we live in an area with a very high incidence of the Australian paralysis tick, which is a potentially fatal parasite, and make sure your puppy and kitten have good tick control. And thirdly, make sure your vaccination status is up to date. It's really important to prevent against life-threatening diseases. It can be a trap to assume that it's a good idea to insure your pet when they're getting older and starting to develop some illnesses. If you take out pet insurance now, you probably won't be covered for almost anything because all of the conditions will be pre-existing. Best to take it out if you're going to do so while the pet is a kitten or puppy. Kittens and puppies also are notorious for getting into mischief in the first 2 years of their life. And in addition, if they've got any chronic or long-term illnesses that develop, and you start insurance later, they won't be covered because it'll be a pre-existing condition. Another key thing about insurance is avoid paper-based claims like the plague. In our experience, we've got a significant amount of stalled, denied or obstructed claims because the paperwork's in the mail and they take ages to fill out and then they claim they've never received them, and I suppose you could always use a carrier pigeon. There are much better products out there now. They're all electronic now. The good ones are integrated with our software. We press a couple of buttons, the claim happens. Then we've got the gap only. It's a little bit like the Medicare high cap system, so that if a major claim is made, it can be assessed within 10 minutes and the owner only has to pay the gap, with the insurer paying the majority direct to the vet. We don't strongly recommend insurance and we don't strongly recommend against insurance, but we do recommend considering insurance. Just see what's right for you. At least go and have a look at it. We wish you all the best with your new puppy or kitten. We look forward to seeing you, hopefully not too soon, but at the right time, maybe for their annual vaccination or health check.